From pre-industrial time, human activity is the main factor that leads to global warming. Burning fossil fuels increase atmospheric carbon dioxide from 280 ppm to 410 ppm. The Earth is experiencing global warming, which results in increasing global temperature, warming ocean, sea level rise, shrinking ice sheet, decrease in snow cover, ocean acidification. Extreme events such as more intense hurricane, flood, heatwave, and drought. With such tremendous changes, how can creators on Earth can quickly adapt to it? For humans, we can create advanced technologies to protect ourselves, but what about animals? In recent decades, animals have to relocate. They move forward or move to higher places, or they can change their physical and chemical body, and this process usually takes thousands to millions of years depending on species.
Dead zones are another possible outcome of an increase in global temperature. When the ocean warms, it reduces the amount of oxygen dissolved. It also decreases the amount of oxygen that sinks to deeper waters. When modern ocean warming factors are included, such as agricultural runoff, the surface of the ocean becomes more productive, which chokes off the oxygen concentration in deeper waters. With less oxygen in deeper waters, there is an increased demand for oxygen because deeper water organisms require oxygen to survive. As a result of a depletion in oxygen in deeper waters, oceans or other bodies of water experience mass extinction in plant and animal life. Examples of this include the massive fish die-offs. An increase in global temperature will prove to be detrimental to organisms such as coral reefs. Coral reefs are vulnerable to changes in the environment and have a small scope for adaptation. Stressors to coral reefs include disease, overfishing, runoff from land, fuel and oil spills, wastewater discharge, and more. Coral bleaching is a possible consequence of presenting too many stressors onto coral reefs. Coral bleaching is a process where coral begin to lose their color due to the lack or loss of algae. Changes in temperature, light, and/or nutrients may cause these symbiotic algae to be expelled. Without coral reefs, organisms dependent on these reefs also face the danger of extinction, and without these ecosystems and organisms, the human population loses ocean-based resources that they have been relying on.
According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, there are 11 out of 18 penguin species are declining and considered as extinction risk. The population status of remaining 5 is unknown. Melting sea ice at Antarctic. It's hard for chicks because they have not matured and grow their water-birth feeder before the sea ice melts. Adult penguins cannot find snow-free ground for nesting, and there is loss of food supply.
Global warming has caused for the Arctic ice to melt at a much faster rate due to temperature rising at a much faster rate. The temperature rising is causing for the Arctic ice to melt at a much faster rate, causing for the ice to break up sooner and forming later for the polar bears to burn.
Dolphins are experiencing a change in prey availability because food sources move to polar regions where the dolphins don't stay. This is due to climate change, which affects ocean currents, altering prey distribution, feeding grounds, and migratory pathways, which are places where the ocean and river meet that are disappearing due to sea level rise.